conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you.
Oh, yep.
No, I still
But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
What?
Ames and the president's deaths.
There we go.
The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox Die.
Oh my god, all this stuff that was the
Did
same
you
as
really
the first
think they
game, it
were
was
all
supposed to be like that.
coincidence?
What?
Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of FoxDie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story.
I don't know what
He's
his
one of our
deal
own
was.
people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder
What can I
now
say?
who sent for
Just
you.
sneaky.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project? How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
Okay.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
We never tried, let's be honest.
Thought I got
You just kind of ran around shooting everybody else.
Yeah. They could, like, jump into the lake or something.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
What?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural, only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
I guess this is the thing I could do.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
That was fun.
How's this then?
Damn.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
Why is he?
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
Yeah, the electromagnetic field was here all along.
What the? Impossible!
So they were using the field and he also still has magic power.
I guess.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
You know, she was the most normal out of all of them, I think.
I guess, yeah.
Damn! Try this instead. No!
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
No! No, not now!
Brothers!
Yeah,
You again.
I've been waiting for this!
Bro, I would rather just have one arm.
Right.
You know? Like, why deal with this shit?
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
Okay.
You were inside Ocelot?
Nope, just his arm.
A sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
Deal with it.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all, I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
I feel like they've never given a satisfying explanation for that.
No, I don't think they do. It's just yet another thing that
Time
you're
to
supposed
say goodbye!
accept. Like, okay, yeah, I guess so. I mean,
Sure.
Damn.
there's been weirder stuff happening, I guess, so that's fine. Makes sense now. There's everything else, I guess.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake, you coming?
Sure. Alright. Everything's
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's good. No problem.
well, that sure was a day, huh?
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
Not you too.
April
I don't have to listen to this.
God damn it.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country, This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots were things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital
you're a good
censorship.
guy.
Oh, sure,
Jack.
okay.
Listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for
want to
turning the
ride it
best of
all
our
night
genetic
long.
material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But
Oh,
we have no
okay.
heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort.
Never think of that.
Nope.
When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of
Oh my
Liberty!
god, he said it.
Oh my god.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully,
They
like a
can't
good
possibly
boy.
be right.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
Do we got
But
another
not all
outbreak
the
coming?
information was inherited by later generations.
Yeah, 2.5
A
minutes.
small percentage
so...
of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations,
Yes,
slander.
it's Twitter. We know.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Raiden, you seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
Whatever.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
I loved
Rights
his
of
thoughtful.
criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is
Yeah, it's
being
gonna run an ad.
engulfed
It's
in
gonna run
truth.
Yeah, go right
And
ahead.
this is the way the world ends.
We're not missing
with a
anything.
bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics,
Maybe.
unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed
Remember
under the
video
logic
games?
that would endow you
Yeah.
with some sense of strength.
That's
This one's
crap.
a fast forward,
Is it?
but
Would you prefer that someone else tell you?
you know, instead of just
All
a
right,
skip,
then.
I mean, it
Explain
has
fast
one.
forward.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost?
right.
Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is true?
I don't know.
Should
What are
someone like
talking
you
about?
I don't know.
even
I don't,
have the
I don't
right to
care
decide?
anymore.
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be
These games aren't
quantified nowadays. That's what this
Yeah, no, they're
exercise was designed to prove.
Politics out of my
You
video
fell in love
games.
with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth,
Exactly.
to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for Solid Snake Simulation. What it does stand for is Selection for Societal Sanity.
That's an even worse name.
It is.
The
That
S3
sounds so
is a system
stupid.
for controlling
Oh,
human
God, a
will
little
and
cutscene
consciousness.
now again.
Yep.
S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
What?
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
I could be if I wanted.
Yeah. God.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
Not sure.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
What?
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method.
Jesus.
We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind
let me
your
list them in
selection.
great detail.
Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them?
You purdy.
It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can
Yeah, you're
attest
really
to that.
annoying.
You
So
refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Well, that's good news at least.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them.
I'm gonna go
It's
pee.
taken a
Maybe
lot
this
of
will still
time
keep
and
You do
going.
that.
The worst
But
that's
it
gonna
was
happen
well
is I'll have
worth
to
it,
press start on a
considering the
continue
results.
screen. Be right back.
yeah,
I
no,
think
you're
that's
good.
enough talk. It's time for the final exercise.
Oh, God,
Raiden,
God damn it.
take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through
All right.
doing what I'm told.
Fine, I'll
Oh,
wait.
really?
That's what they want
Aren't
you to do.
I know they're
don't
tricking
want you to
me.
do.
If you
They
die,
are.
my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the
What?
death of Olga's child.
For some reason.
Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters.
You're about as
Enjoy
low as it
yourselves.
Great. I just want to be able to pause. God damn
Jack,
it.
Oh my god.
my son.
You should have just gone.
I should have.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes.
Well, it sounds like he's gonna talk for a while.
You are one of a
Maybe.
kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and
Like,
secret
can I go like
history.
this? Nope.
We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival.
Like that? Nope.
By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Gasp.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright,
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're
really
repeating
bad
history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
What?
It's time we were both free.
Okay, that was sweet.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed. Brace yourself.
Oh!
No way.
You made it just in time. You made it just in
Shit.
time.
Jesus. Okay. What the hell?
Is that the best you can do?
I mean, you took one hit from it. That's not too bad.
Oh god, do I even have? I have one ration. This sucks.
Oh yeah, because
Is
the
that the
fucking
best
Metal
you
Gear
can
Raid fight. Like that was.
Wait, there's a ration. Oh god! It's going to swell. That hurt him more for real than it did for Train.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
The weird O2 meter thing is kind of dumb.
What the?
Yes, it is.
I don't really like that that mechanic for this at all.
Is that the best you What
No.
Is that the best you can do? Is that the best?
Yeah.
go.
That is super annoying.
Is that the best? Die.
What was that dodge? That was so funny.
Oh. Maybe we're better off staying down there.
I thought surely that would work.
Die.
I like the noise he makes when he hit it. Dope, dope.
Is that the best you can do? Die! Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
Oh, is it?
You're wearing like a Doc Ock suit. You're saying it's now going to get interesting? Oh, you took it off. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh. Okay.
You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. We're nothing but mere weapons, no different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your codename Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
What's wrong with you?
Well, you just hit me really hard. That's what's
Yeah,
wrong.
sucks.
Die! Is that the best you can do? Die!
Yeah.
Take this!
You think Solidus has the Sonic the Hedgehog OC?
Must, right?
Let's go!
Right? Like, come on. Like, you don't make a super suit with that kind of power. And, like, I don't know. He's just a total dork.
Take this!
Oh, there we go.
this shit out.
He had to set up his own death in like the perfect spot.
Yep.
He was even looking. He's like, okay, I think I'm right on. All right, this will work. This will work.
No, I think. Don't hold me to this, but I think it was supposed to be like they wanted to get impaled on an American flag, and they took that out for some reason.
Oh, that makes absolutely right. That makes so much sense. Because that's kind of, or maybe he just missed.
He might have just missed.
He just wanted to jump into George Washington's big beautiful arms, but he landed behind him instead.
Remarkably chill day in New York.
Right?
Nobody saw that.
Nope, everybody's inside.
Hey, you with the weird suit. What's your deal?
Right?
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are.
Dude, check out that weirdo with the sword talking to himself. I'm gonna get the
memories you
fuck
have
out of here.
And the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
Snake, everybody's in slow motion. What's up with
There's
that?
no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about
Trust me, Ryden,
having faith.
nobody gives a shit.
What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were
The
right
subway.
or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have.
Horses.
That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over
Even
words so
Ryden's
much.
like,
Find the
kinda
meaning
done
behind
with
the
this.
words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
My new name will be
I
King
know
Kong.
you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
I'm gonna pretend it took place in New York just for this, so that he could go capture this footage.
By the way, what is that?
And that's what I would do.
Dog tags.
Codename Cuba. That's his
Anyone you
real
know?
name, huh?
No, never heard the name before.
Ouch. Fuck you, buddy.
Hey.
I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Ah, fuck me, I guess. Shit.
Yeah, fuck you and your gamer tag.
They taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it.
You'll find her.
As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus
Nobody
location
cares.
to begin with.
Nobody cares about this giant ship that's here.
Cheer up.
Just
We
another,
have a better
just
lead.
another day in New York, baby. City that never sleeps.
Yeah.
This contains the
This is
list of
post
all the
9/11
Patriots.
and everybody's like, whatever. This
But Ocelot took it.
Oh well.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
It's happened before, right?
What?
This virus is coded to destroy
Oh, now
only a
people are
specific
looking.
part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity.
Oh, okay. How do you know
Which
that?
means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the
I'm
code
gonna
and you
stick
can
it in
probably
my
find
butt
out where
now.
they operate.
Thank you.
Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
I kind of don't want to talk to those people.
No.
It's some intense music. Hey, it's me, your fake girlfriend.
Today was when George Washington was elected president. Was that it?
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You wouldn't get it.
Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I just wanted you to tell me. I don't... okay, I guess I'm gonna pretend I still like you. I don't know.
See me for what I am, okay?
Oh, he still has the
Wait, why is he-
handcuffs
yeah.
on. I mean, he's not cut together, because
I know.
Solidus, you missed it. Solidus threw his sword at him, and it...
Well, I mean,
cut the
obviously
chain.
something happened because I was hitting it with a sword and stuff.
Well, that, yeah. Oh, so the baby's not VR.
Do you remember this
Hey, they
place?
fixed it.
Yeah, that was quick.
Of course. This is where we
I
first
was
met.
just there.
I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Bro, you could have just guessed that.
Yeah. Also, it sounds like you two are really cool. You decided to go to Federal Hall on George Washington's election day because that's so interesting.
Yeah.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
That is just the dorkiest thing.
He said all living things.
That's some field
want their
trip behavior
genes to
right
live
there.
on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things
Fresh
that
fruit
aren't
salad.
written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach
Oh,
them
now
to
he's
our
a fucking
children.
expert on DNA
kind
and
of
legacies
things?
and shit.
About
Great.
the environment, our ideas, our culture.
He's gonna be a big Ancestry.com
Poetry.
guy now.
Compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
No.
This is
No.
for your ears only.
Good, that means we don't have to hear it. We just get the nice smooth jazz over the New York City B-roll.
I guess.
That's what I call a video game. The most romantic place in New York City.
I stare at the stars and the sky up above
Video games.
and think, what am I made of? Am I full
Yep, see, setting research. He wanted to go to New York.
Do you think Tomokazu Fukushima is the guy who had to be like, no, you can't just say that there's a thing in his arm. You have to have a reason. Just like real bit. Oh, hi, Liz.
No, hey.
Oh, no.
Oh, your phone died. That's not good.
You came back just in time.
Nope.
I can't
Time for Capris.
say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end.
Son of a bitch. Yep, I just lost it.
Out of the darkness, there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let
How is it that Discord still works?
I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday. Why can't each of us in the world ever see the best things in life are free? Little sounds of laughter, a warm hug, a smile, a kiss from you to me. I fall to my knees, I cry and I cry. Love, do not pass.